What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Guys, my name is Mike Leverett, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTD is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that's available to traders today. We've got one simple goal. That is to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. If you are new, make sure you like and share this video. More importantly, though, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday. We go live right here for free with myself, other TC Pro traders, and special guests. Drop golden nuggets, provide you guys with free lessons that are going to help you to become a better trader. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that we discuss on these live streams? Did not figure this stuff out in my mother's basement, folks. Began my career working at a fund in New York City where I was taught how to trade by other professional traders. All right. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the housing market crisis, the stock market crash. But perhaps even more importantly, guys, since then, my team and I at True Trading Group since 2016 have helped literally thousands of retail traders achieve peace of mind by giving them financial freedom from trading stocks, options, and crypto. At TTD, we teach you how to fish. We teach you how to stand on your own 2 feet. All right. Despite what you guys might have heard or read about online, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not gambling either. It's a skill. It's a skill that has to be learned properly like any other, especially since this is a skill that could potentially help you guys change your lives. All right. Every day last week, I got the same question. Mike, are you sure now's the time to get into the market? Mike, is it really possible to make money right now? Mike, should I just wait till the new year? Over and over again, each time I gave the same answer. And guess what? Not only did we nail huge multiple double-digit gains last Friday, but we did it again today. Big day today. So anyone out there that still doubts, I'll let my trading and the trading of TTD members speak for itself. Okay. Straight up, you guys not being in chat, you not being a TTD member, it's costing you far more than the price of a membership. The analysis that we had on the SPY, and I usually don't come on here and do the whole but I've been getting so many questions from people over the last week specifically. And I've been telling you the same thing about the opportunity that there is in this market right now, this volatility. The analysis that we had on the SPY last night on my live stream is exactly verbatim to the penny what happened today. Exactly. You guys are missing out on some opportunities here. This is not a sales tactic. I'm being so genuine with you guys right now that just ask members themselves. Members that are in chat, the analysis that we have right now in the overall markets has been spot on. Spot on. And we nailed it today. Nailed it today. Like 46% gain on some Facebook options, like a 34% gain on some SPY options. Just a big day today. Just a really big day today and a solid bounce back day in the overall market. So we're going to break it all down and we're going to talk about it here today. I'm going to start off with a 15-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask me questions. Trader about 17 years of experience telling you guys, hey, literally, ask me anything. I'm here to help. Then I'll spend a couple of minutes going over the TTD membership for those that are interested. We have some incentives and some discounts to join. If you guys have ever been interested in True Trading Group, you guys are most definitely going to want to hear the offer that we have for you guys here today before the price of our membership goes up. Then we're going to talk about how my stock market prediction last night, I do these live streams 6 days a week, including Sunday nights. So you better make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on your notifications because last night I told you exactly verbatim what I thought the markets were going to do today. I told you exactly what I thought the markets were going to do. And I told you how I was going to plan on making money from it when that action happens, and it happened exactly today to the T. So we're going to talk about how that prediction from yesterday paid off big. I bought the program last night for $1,000. I made $4,300 today following your trades. Yes. Boom. Now we're talking. Yes, that is how we do it. Ashley Wade, great job. Great job. Now, it is important to say, though, Ashley, although you crushed it today, you made 4 times your membership fee in one day. Do the courses, Ashley. Anyone else that just recently joined, please go through the courses. Okay, get educated. All right, that's how you guys will reach your full potentials. Okay, get educated. Go through the courses. All right, so we're going to talk about what that prediction was last night. how it paid off today, how we made money from it, and then what happens now going forward. What do we think is going to happen tomorrow? What do we think is going to happen for the rest of the week? What's my game plan? How am I going to do this again tomorrow and for the rest of the week? We're going to break it all down right here on this pod. Made money joined last week. Yes, Joshua, that's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it. TGD is not only going to help you guys make money, but we're going to teach you how to keep those gains as well and how to increase it. Mike, thanks again for your great advice today. Helped me a lot. You guys are the real deal. It is my absolute pleasure. Officially TG certified. Hey, as of a couple hours ago, TG certified. My boy, Big Dave. Yes. Yes. TG certified. Way to go, Dave. Congrats, my man. Congrats. All right. So like I said, folks, we're gonna unpack it all. Today was my first trial day in chat. Amazing family within the chat. Learn more today than I can imagine. Yes, Jason, I told you, brother. Right? I told you guys. You guys gotta, just come in, see what it's like to be part of the TC family. Join last night, have a good feeling about this. Yes. Yes. It was a good day today. It was a nice day today, guys. Really nice job. All right. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about all that. And then for those that are interested, I will also show you later on the live stream. I'll show you guys the TC platform. Yes, it's a platform. TCD is not just a chat room with trade alerts. You guys have to understand that. We're far different than anything you guys have probably ever encountered before. It's a platform that's really been developed to level the playing field for the retail trader. I joined 30 days ago. I'm up $9,000. Yes, Alberto, my man. I'd say that's a solid return on your investment, right? I'd say that's a solid return on your investment. Joined for just over $1,000. You've already made $9,000. I like it. I like the return. I like the return. Great job. So once we're done talking about the overall markets and we'll go over the stock market prediction, I'll then show you the platform. And the TC platform is really all about giving you the same education that I received when I worked at a fund in New York, right? That's how I became the trader that I am today. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. But we also give you access to tools and resources that professional traders have access to, like different scanners and analyst ratings and dark pool data, options flow. There's a whole slew of different tools and resources you have on the TC platform. I'll show it to you guys. Okay. All right. So now listen up, guys. Listen good. We are about to start up that Q&A. All right. We're going to start up that Q&A session. So guys, don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. You guys can fire away. Ask me anything. Start typing your questions in chat right now while we get some time for people to log on. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So don't feel like it's a stupid question. The only thing that would be stupid is to not ask a question that you guys have. So go ahead. Let's go ahead now. Start typing questions in chat and let's begin that Q&A. All right, folks, go ahead. How did you apply to your job in New York? I just sent in my resume. If you weren't a trader before getting the job, I just literally sent in my resume. It just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. Every night, how do you think anyone ever gets hired at a hedge fund without ever having any experience? Your comments are ridiculous. But that's how does someone who graduates college get a job anywhere then, if that's the case, if your logic holds true? How does any college student get a job? So I applied to 25 different hedge funds. Fun fact. Okay. I heard back from 2 of them. I mean, maybe 23. I probably tried it was at least 22 or 23 that I applied to. And I heard back from 2 of them. Went on an interview. I crushed the interview process. I came back for a second. I ended up getting the job, but I was hired in a class it was a handful of traders that got hired at the fund. And we all had to first go through an educational training program. You had to pass that training program in order to make it onto the trading floor. So I started out as an accounting major in college. I hated it, despised it. I took a portfolio management course in college as part of my, gen ed or my business curriculum that I had to go through in order to get an accounting degree. You had to go through a certain amount of like general business courses, and portfolio management was my first real experience with like asset allocation, risk management. And I loved it. I love it. I absolutely fell in love. I absolutely fell in love with the markets. And, I started taking a bunch of economics classes then at that point. I should have just minored in economics, but I missed it by, maybe one or two more classes, I think, and I could have actually minored in economics. But then I started taking a bunch of economics classes. I took macroeconomics, microeconomics. I took econ stat just to kind of coincide with, because then I switched from an accounting major to a finance major. And then I just said the stock market's where I want to be. I fell in love after I went through the portfolio management course. And I applied to literally over 20. It was definitely over 20 different hedge funds that I sent my resume to and I applied to. I sent my cover letters. I actually even went through, do I still have it? I do still have it. So this, I'll show you guys this real quick. This, okay, actually, I just moved into a new house, so I actually have some stuff that I actually wrote, and I'll share this with you guys one day. I actually wrote, you guys can see on here, but I actually wrote, okay, a thesis. This is a trade thesis that I wrote when I applied at the hedge fund, and it was a trade idea that I had, and this is my entire analysis. It's my entire analysis for the trade idea. And the trade idea, what it was shorting, okay, the education sector because of the debt crisis and because of default rates. There's a whole big slew that I can get into. And I actually came up with this thesis, and I went through the entire analysis, and I would submit it as part of my application, and that's what got me into the door. That's what got me through the door. They liked my trade idea. And it turns out that my short thesis over the next 1.5 to 2 years, that short thesis, the stocks that I said that should be shorted were down anywhere from 45 to 78%. And it turns out that my thesis was correct. And there was a complete bubble burst in the education sector, like companies like Apollo, there's a bunch of others. But yeah, buddy, to answer your question, if it doesn't make too much sense, I think it makes a lot more sense now. I'll share that with you guys actually one day. My TG fam, I'll share it with you guys one day. Like, feel like by the time I wait for confirmation, I catch the other side and get reversed more often than I should. Knowing SR, I try not to get in too close to those levels either. Okay. So you shouldn't be getting reversed. When you say you're getting reversed, you're like, I feel like by the time I wait for confirmation, I catch the other side and get reversed more often than I should. If you're getting reversed, that just means that you're all around completely wrong on the trade. If you're just getting reversed, like if you're getting long a stock and then it just reverses and sells back down, you're wrong on the trade. So I'm not sure, when you say you're waiting for confirmation, a lot of traders really struggle with that C word of confirmation. Because they take too long. They wait for too much confirmation to the point where the confirmation is the move itself. And by the time you've gotten your confirmation, the stock's already made its move and now it's too late and now you're chasing the stock higher. So that really comes down to second guessing yourself. It comes down to doubt, not being confident in your analysis. And usually traders that have very, very low confidence will end up chasing stocks because they're waiting for confirmation. So it's like, let's say here's a support level. Okay. So here's your support. Stock comes down to that support. Okay. And now you're waiting for confirmation to show you the support level held, right? Now the stock does this. Okay. Now you're still waiting for confirmation. Like, oh, I don't know. It's not enough confirmation. The stock does this. And then the stock starts to do this. And you're like, oh, okay, the support level held. and you get caught buying the stock up here. But then what happens? Stocks don't go up in straight lines. The stocks then experience a little bit of a pullback. Then you get scared thinking, oh no, this isn't confirmation. And then you sell out on the pullback and the stock puts in a higher low and the stock continues higher and you get completely, chopped around. You've got to be able to trust in your analysis. And when you have buying zones, and this is why I teach people about to have buying zones. So when you guys are identifying support and resistance levels and you're looking at a particular setup, whatever the setup is, I mean, I'm not going to go too much far into detail about individual setups and everything, but I teach about buying zones. When you identify specific buying zones, you just have to trust the analysis, guys. You've got your stop loss. If you've got a support level at, let's say, $50, if the stock breaks below it, that goes down to 49, 48.75. That's it. You're stopping out of the trade and you're moving on. But you've got to have the confidence in your analysis. And that confidence, a lot of it comes with an education. It's no different than when you sit down for a final exam at college. And if you've been studying all semester, and you know the material, you sit down at that exam and you take it swiftly and you take it, decisively, and you answer those questions very, very, very definitively. Right? You answer them very definitively because you know the material. But if you haven't studied at all semester, you skip classes and you popped an Adderall the night before and you stayed up and you pulled an all-nighter and you were up till 8 in the morning studying for an exam that's 8:45, chances are you're going to second guess yourself when you're going through that exam. You don't know the material, right? You don't know the material. You're going to second guess yourself. You're going to answer B and you're going to say, oh, maybe it's C. I don't know. While your classmate next to you was just flying through the exam because they know the answers. So a lot of that second guessing has to do with confidence. A lot of the confidence has to do with education. A lot of stocks recovered today. Did you anticipate that this would happen beforehand? Yes, I called it last night, Tiz. I called it last night. I told you guys last night that this is exactly what I thought the markets were going to do. I said, watch for the gap up to 456, watch for a pullback to 454. We're going to test the gap up. And then if that level holds, I'm buying call options. That was the entire game plan. I told you last night that was exactly what I was going to do. If anybody missed my live stream last night, I highly encourage that you guys go watch that video when we're done here, because I literally said verbatim, gap up 456, watch for a pullback to 454, hold it. If buyers step in and that area holds, I'm buying call options. I'm looking for a move back to 458, 459. That is exactly what happened today. Literally verbatim. Could not have played out any more perfectly to what we were looking for. It was the game plan from this morning, pre-market. I was in the chat room. I told everybody, guys, here's the game plan. And we absolutely killed it. Guys, true or false? My THD fam, true or false? Is that not exactly what we said was going to happen today in the overall markets, pre-market? We're in chat. Our chat room opens at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay. I was on the microphone shortly after 9 a.m. and I was telling guys exactly what I thought the markets were going to do. And I said, gap up. We're here, guys. We're at 456. I'm looking for a quick pullback. We're going to test this gap up. That was, I said, we're going to test the gap up. Friday's gap up got tested and it failed. This gap up will get tested. We pulled in, we held 454. I said, if 454 holds, I'm buying call options. 450 held, we bounced back to 455. I bought call options. We rode that damn thing all the way up to 459, 460. It was an absolute monster of a trade. You guys can see these are all teaching members that were in chat. They're all saying yes, 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 yes. True. That was the game plan. We also talked about it last night. So even if you weren't in chat, well, you've got these members right here saying, yes, this is exactly what happened in the chat room. But even if you're not a member, you're not in chat, go watch my live stream from last night. Like whoever the dude was from Twitch that was asking me the questions before, just go watch the live stream from last night. Literally, I told you exactly what I thought the market's going to do today. So I'm always put my neck out there. I always tell you exactly what I think is going to happen. And I tell you how I plan on profiting from it. And when I'm right, I'm going to come on here and tell you I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you that I'm wrong. For those members that might have missed the trade, pay attention, guys. Pay attention to these streams also. For those that missed the live stream, pay attention to these streams because, yes, we do sell memberships on here, okay? But there's golden nuggets on here that are worth its weight in literally gold, okay? I always tell you guys, we give free lessons, free education, okay? I tell you guys what I think, stocks are going to do, what the market's going to do. I tell you how I plan on making money from it. So you guys got to really pay attention on these live streams. There's a lot you can learn from it. That's the truth. Made 8,400 because of it. Way to go, Tom. Great job, brother. Great job. Sick trade. Sick trade today. If I'm a member, should I be focusing on the courses or in chat instead or both? No, both. Both. You have to, definitely make sure you guys go through the courses. I don't care, I don't care if you've been trading for 15 years. I still think you should go through the courses. we have beginner courses and we also have advanced courses. Now, if you're already a profitable trader, just go right to the advanced course if you're looking to take your trading to the next level. But if you're not profitable yet on a consistent basis, you should be starting at the beginner courses. Make sure you get your education first, but spend time in the chat room. Like, you'll learn a lot just from being inside the chat room as well. But do both. Do both. Don't be in a rush. I always tell people when you first join True Trading Group, don't be in a rush. The market's not going anywhere. I promise you that. The markets will always be here. It's more important that you guys get educated first so you can take advantage of the opportunities that are out there effectively. I'm a new member and I'm spending 80% of my times in the courses. Yes, Danny, I like it. Danny Switzer, I like it. That's how it should be, right? Because if you don't understand anything that's in the courses, even if you just follow my trades or one of the other professional traders that are in the chat that are moderators, there's eight others, by the way. It's not just me. There's other professional traders that are in chat that are calling out trades, that are identifying opportunities, giving you guys market commentary. So you guys can learn a lot in there, but I really think that you guys should, really take the time and go through the courses. That's how you're gonna really benefit most from the membership, is really to actually learn. Nice, way to go, Tanya. Tanya and Tom share YouTube. Tanya and Tom said that today was my first over $1,000 profit trade. Great job. Yep, there it is, Tanya and Tom. Great job. I'm not sure if I'm talking to Tanya or if I'm talking to Tom. If I'm talking to both, great job. Can you explain what the 10-year treasury is and why it's so important to the markets? Sure, Gago. So 10-year treasury, it's just it's literally just a treasury bond from the United States government, that you own debt in the government. It's basically what it is. And those bonds, those treasuries, I should say, provide a yield. There's an interest for the people that hold them. The reason why the 10-year is so important, first of all, mortgage rates are most closely correlated and tied to the 10-year treasury. That's first and foremost. It is also the center benchmark when you look at time frame and time horizon of institutional money, because you also have 2-year and you have 5-year treasuries, which are seen as short-term treasuries. Then you also have, the 30-year, all right, as an example, would be much more longer term. 10 years kind of right dead smack in the middle. So it gives you a really good gauge of kind of risk appetite for investors, but also it's an interest rate that fluctuates based on demand for U.S. treasuries, and based on the demand for U.S. treasuries can tell you if market environments are risk on, if they're risk off. It can kind of give you an idea about what people are expecting as far as growth is concerned. It's the treasury that most people pay attention to because of those different benchmarks, and also it being tied most closely to mortgage rates as well. I hope that helps answer your question. Nice. Curveball says, Mike, this is my second day of being a TC member. I'm enjoying the materials quite a lot. Curveball, music to my ears. I love when people go through the courses and go through all the educational material on the site. I love it. Danny, I've been watching live streams for 2 years and only took the plunge a week ago. I take my time making decisions. Haha. I hope that patience pays off in my trading. Me too. Me too. Well, listen, better late than never. I'm glad you finally took the plunge. I'm glad you invested in yourself. You decided to get a real education to be able to kind of, grab your life by the horns and really see if you guys can become consistently profitable in the markets. I'll walk you guys through everything that I was taught when I worked at the fund. We also have our other professional traders. We've got, pushing 70 years of experience between all of our moderators. And each and every single one of them is going to give you all of their experience, their mentorship, guidance, education, help, whatever it is that you guys need. We're all there for you, including the members themselves. And that really is one of the biggest sticking points about your training group that you'll realize. And if there's anyone that's like on a trial, or maybe you just joined, you guys can attest to this. And obviously my current members, you guys are all part of the family already, so But just from being in the chat room for 1 or 2 days, you instantly feel the camaraderie between the family. And the members in True Trading Group are fantastic, where they are willing to help one another. They communicate with one another. They help one another. It's just an incredible environment. You know, trading is a very lonely profession, and it's important to have a support staff because every trader is going to have their ups and downs. Everyone's going to have ups and downs. It's not just sunshine and rainbows every day, but it's important to have people there that have been through, have experienced whatever you're going through, to tell you that, hey, I've been through that. This is what I did. This is what helped me. I've overcame it. So you can too. You know, it's important to have that type of support system, and you'll find none better than the family at your trading group. We sell memberships on here every night. I assure you guys, though, that there's a reason why Denny watched for 2 years. Memphis Street Talk says, and she's a member. We don't have to be here. We love to be here. Yes, we are family. My TG fam, full effect. Love you guys. Don, since joining, I feel my goal of leaving my job and going full-time trader will come with more confidence and sooner as well. Yes. I'm telling you guys, there's one common trait amongst all successful traders that I've ever seen in my entire life. I can show you hundreds, thousands of successful full-time traders, and they can all have totally different styles, different strategies, but they all have one thing in common. They're all confident traders, every single one of them. You are not going to be consistently profitable by doubting yourself. When you see an opportunity, you've got to identify it and have the confidence to pull the trigger. Okay? Identify it and have the confidence to pull the trigger. Guys, next question. No other questions. There we go. Is this options trading? Lee Brown, we do everything in True Trading Group. So we trade stocks, we trade options, we trade crypto, we day trade, we swing trade, we trade small caps, mid caps, large caps, you name it, we trade it. Okay, so there is, on a daily basis, there's equities, there's options, there's day trades, and there's swing trades being called out in chat. Like I said, it's not just me. There are 8 other professional traders that are calling out trades on a daily basis. How to know which gap will not fill ever. I mean, Rizwan, there's no way to know which gap will never fill ever. It's actually pretty rare, though. It's pretty rare that gaps never get filled, like ever. There's no way for you to tell. I mean, honestly, it depends on such a long slew of situations. Every stock is going to be different. You never know what can happen. Like, there were gaps that nobody thought PayPal. There were gaps that nobody thought PayPal was going to, were going to fill. It filled it on the way down. There were gaps that nobody thought DocuSign or Zoom were going to fill. It filled it. There were gaps that no one thought Moderna was going to fill. They filled it. You know, it just, things change. I mean, you can have a stock that just runs absolutely wild, and for whatever the reason, could have some bad news that comes out a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years down the road. And then, you know, some of these gaps end up getting filled. There's no way for you to know which gap's going to fill and which one's not. I was watching streams before I joined that I make sure I'm here every night since I have joined. Great nuggets of knowledge in every stream. Awesome. Yes, Don. That's why I said, just drop golden nuggets on here, guys. I'm just like throwing golden nuggets at people. I'm telling you, I always say, like, I feel like a leprechaun. Hey, Mike, if you're trading options for a day trade, how do you decide on strike and expiration? Is there a difference in buying something way out of the money for a day trade since they move with the stock anyways? Yes, big difference, Tuan. Big difference with buying something way out of the money. You don't want to go too far out of the money, especially if it's a day trade. All right, you don't want to go too far out of the money. The deltas on those are going to be far different. Like you have to look at your, all the different Greeks that are going to tell you, how much the stock will move. If you're looking at something that's got, guys, wait, hold on a second. We might have a guest coming on tonight. We might have a special guest. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to have a special guest joining us here tonight. Yes, guys, an unexpected special guest is going to be joining us here tonight in just a few moments. I'll share that with you guys in just. I'm sorry, Tuan. I totally just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry about that. So they're going to have different Greeks and different values. So like delta, which is going to tell you, if the underlying stock moves $1, how much is the option derivative going to move? So if you have an option contract with a delta of 0.60, when the underlying moves $1, the option will move 0.60. If you go really far out of the money, those deltas are going to be different. They're going to be different. Time decay is going to be different on them as well. That's going to be your theta. Theta will be your time decay. So what I usually do when I'm doing a day trade, I usually like to day trade a stock like around a 1 week expiration. I don't ever trade like a same day expiration because just the time decay is too high. I like to give myself the ability to actually stay in a trade for an extended period of time and hold on to it for a couple hours. And if you're in a same day expiration, that time decay is really going to accelerate on you. So I usually like to go about 1 week expiration when I am day trading something. And then for strike price, I like to go after a stock that is slightly out of the money at the time that I enter the trade. And if I'm correct in my analysis, we'll go into the money. So let's say, for example, a stock's at $100. If I think it's going to go to 110, I'll buy like a 105 strike. So starts out of the money, goes into the money if I am correct. All right, guys. Adam, what do you want to do here, bro? You want to bring on our guest or? Okay, guys, listen up. We got a guest coming on here that we actually have some pretty important stuff happen today in the cannabis space. Okay, there are some rumors floating around the cannabis world, some pretty volatile action in the cannabis space. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'd like to introduce you guys to none other than Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street Spatafor, to talk to us about cannabis. Jason!
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I like your shirt.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate your love for The Mandalorian. I'm sure you've never watched an episode. It's amazing.
What happened today, bro? I called Jason today too. I called him not too long ago and I was like, dude, what happened today? Tell us, Jason, what's going on in the world of cannabis?
Nothing. Okay? That's the thing. So I saw, like my phone started blowing up.
Well, what happened though? What happened first though? Like all the cannabis stuff, they all went down today, right in the afternoon. All the cannabis.
Yeah, they all looked great in the morning. They were, like everything was steady. The underlying companies in the MSOS ETF were all up. And then the SPY is at like 460, 75 at this point. It's like the end of the day. And then SPY starts pulling back and MSOS, which is the ETF, starts pulling back, which is normal. And usually once the SPY like stops and settles down, so I think it settled at like 460 and then was just kind of going sideways. The ETF just kept on going. It did not stop. And it did not stop until the end of the day. So then there was a rumor that the House version of the NDAA, which is the National Defense Authorization Act,
version.
It got kicked back. It's in conference, so it goes from the Senate to back to the House because
so when it came back, you're saying,
and it didn't do anything. So they were saying like, oh, it leaked. the leaked, like there's a leaked version. It doesn't include safe banking. And which was like, whoa, I was like, really? And I'm trying to find this out. So I'm trying to see where this is coming from. It doesn't exist.
In 5 sentences or less, what is safe banking? Why is that important to the cannabis sector?
I mean, safe banking allows the companies to use credit cards to actually get loans. It alleviates some of the FinCEN issues where, banks want to custody the stock. It keeps these companies from using cash, so it keeps them from getting robbed, and it solves a bunch of problems. But what they're trying to say, or some people say like, oh, safe banking is just about big business. But the reality is, the longer you don't have safe banking, the bigger you make the biggest companies, because they're all self-funding. So the only people that really get hurt in that situation are the small companies, the people that actually need to do something. And they try and say, well, like Schumer and Booker, they're like, well, we want something for social justice, social equity, like expunge records, all the stuff, but they don't have the votes. So they'd rather have nothing than get something. And it's kind of a red herring because, there's only 2,600 people in jail at the federal level for cannabis. All of the things that they want is at the state level, and their bill doesn't even cover. So it's just kind of nonsense. So anyway, the version didn't come out. I talked to people in DC, at the end of the day that were talking to Schumer's office, and they were like, no, nothing's come out. Right. And the only way that it would happen is if Schumer went to Pelosi and Rep. Perlmutter from Colorado, who, inserted this into the NDAA, and they took it out. And Perlmutter just isn't going to do that. It's better for him to just, to fight for it than be like, oh, okay, we can take it out. So it's just kind of nonsense, but it like the cannabis industry is really cagey. So, it just kind of exacerbated the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people are probably a little on edge, and you might have some tax loss selling too, where maybe people could have said, you know what, this is the last straw here. You know what, if this isn't going to come through, let me sell these now. Let me take my tax loss and move.
Yeah. And, look, it is what it is. The reality is that we're at last year's prices with the companies doing, either 100 to 150% more revenue.
Yeah.
The cost of debt has gone down, which, in the equities market, think of it as like real estate. Like when interest rates go down, your house value goes up. It doesn't go the other way. And that's what we're seeing in cannabis. But, that's what happens when you trade in an inefficient market like this. And, look, safe banking is a needed step to get that FinCEN guidance. That way these things can uplist and trade in an efficient market where 96% of the holders aren't retail investors that can't read a balance sheet.
Right. And are super emotional when they go up. There's no fundamental value placed on. It's just how much am I up? How much am I down? And then you get all these emotional reactions and knee-jerk reactions. And that's why, when cannabis stocks go down, they go down a lot. When they go up a lot, because it's all retail emotions, chasing and panicking. So, all right. So cool, man. So basically, long story short, we've been trying to get the Safe Banking Act pushed into the National Defense Act. There was a rumor that it's not in it, but according to the Wolf's sources, nothing's changed. Business as usual. It's a rumor.
Yeah, they haven't even put out a version. So it was supposed to come out at 5. And look, here's the thing. If this leaked, Tom Engel from Marijuana Moment would have had it. Natalie Fertig from Politico that covers cannabis would have had it. The lobbyists in DC would have had it. Everybody's like, what is this? So, hey, maybe it was like an algo trip. I have no idea, but to speculate on it is just kind of foolish.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
I'd be shocked if they took it out. I'd be shocked.
everybody wants it. Like the only people that didn't want it were the Democrats. Like the Republicans are all about it. And they're like, look, we can do this. Yeah, we like taxing people. Janet Yellen came out last week. Like, yeah, we need this. The IRS is begging for
The IRS is begging for it.
begging for it. You know, it's like, you want to help the black market? Okay, don't, you know, like have no safe banking. So, you know, people that are getting robbed. I mean, there was 15 cannabis like dispensaries this month in Oakland, just Oakland, that were robbed. Like people getting shot for what? Because they don't, you know, because like they have to hold all this cash in hand. It's so silly. And 83% of the country has some form of legislation. There's only 2 states that don't. It's just nonsense at this point. So it is what it is.
All right, cool, man. Well, listen, I appreciate you jumping on real quick to give us kind of the update, the lay of the land. Some people were talking about, I know you were probably talking about it in the Lifetime Lounge today, yeah?
I was. We were just kind of going over different strategies. And then I just went and did a spaces and just yelled at everybody. So I'm happy to come here and talk to a bunch of rational people about it. So
awesome. Awesome. Well, the TTG fam and audience always appreciates some words of wisdom from Mr. Cannabis himself.
Thank you. Wow, Mr. Cannabis, nice plug. Killing it in Germany. Killing it in Germany.
Germany, baby. Mr. Cannabis in Germany, yes.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right, cool, man. I appreciate you sharing some wisdom with us. I'm sure if anything else pops up, you'll let us know. Guys, make sure you're in chat tomorrow. Tomorrow, the Wolf will be in there. He'll be talking to you guys about what he's hearing, if his contacts, if the birds start chirping tomorrow. Believe me, this guy will know about it, and he'll share it with us in real time. It's a fluid situation, but we got none other than the best to lead us through it. All right?
All right, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.
Later, man.
Bye.
All right, folks. Well, there you have that. Quick little update there. With regards to the cannabis sector. So thanks for that little input on some volatility there. I'd like to see real quick, guys, who's with us right now on the live stream that's not a member of True Trading Group, or maybe this is your first time on a live stream. Do me a favor, type the number 1 in chat if this is your first time on a live stream, or if maybe you're just not a member of True Trading Group, type the number 1. Don't go anywhere, guys. In just a few moments, we're going to talk about the stock market prediction that paid off today and what's the prediction going forward, how we're going to make some money from it. We got, let's see, Karn, Ann, Rizwan, Dino Sestito. That's a great name. Just a great name. Robert Escobar, Brian Feeney, Charles Wilkinson, Jeff Patton, Corey, Yannick Lay, Glenn Thomas, Asivue Kadiri, Terrence, Ian T., Michael Leogrande, Josh Dobbins, Lisa Donnelly, Jesus With Me, Todd Neal, Huai Din, Cac Percolo. Guys, beautiful. I like all these number 1s that I'm seeing. You guys, I love it. Welcome to all of our new faces out there. You guys don't realize how fortunate you are to be where you are right now, but you'll soon understand. Like I said, stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're breaking down the overall markets, the stock market prediction that paid big today, and what's another one coming forward. Last night was supposed to be the last night, all right, of something I want to share with you guys in just a brief moment. So we got a couple of changes that I want to make that I want to share with you guys about in just a moment. So just stick around here for a minute. But let's talk about something, because I told you True Trading Group is all about results. I told you that. Okay, I told you True Trading Group is about results. And we're a lot more than just empty words and broken promises like some other places. What's a result? Results can be an effect, a consequence, or an outcome of something. And statistically, by you joining True Trading Group, putting in an effort, taking the courses, passing the exams, using the tools, joining the free study groups, attending the webinars, you statistically, according to surveys from members, have a very good chance of making money and, more importantly, becoming a better trader. And I understand that doesn't mean a lot coming from me when I say that, but let's ask members themselves. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you're making money or you're becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat right now. Right now, I'm talking to my members, specifically themselves. Members of the TTG fam. If you're not a member, now I want you to pay attention to how many number 1s come through this side of the screen right here. All of these number 1s. These are your TTG fam. These are what I mean by results matter. Okay, these are members of True Trading Group that are making money or they're becoming better traders because of the education that they are receiving. If they can do it, so can you. There's no difference between them and you. They found us the same way you did, folks, and that's a live stream. Another example of a result would be, and these are statistical facts, by you trying to figure out the stock market game by yourself, you statistically have over a 90% chance of failing miserably at this. I say that not because I think True Trading Group is the only way to become successful. It's not. But I do think it's one of, if not the best options for people of all skill levels from all walks of life to give themselves the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. We help people reach their goals of consistent profitability by combining a professional education and combining that with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, okay, Trade Ideas, and more. We're a community where we all share the same goal, like I said, and that's to learn, trade, and profit together. Guys, stay right where you are in just about 10 minutes. I tell you, we're going to talk about what happened in the overall markets, what was the stock market prediction that paid off big today, and what's our prediction now going forward, and how we're going to make money from that. But remember, okay, True Trading Group is designed specifically and was built specifically to level the playing field for the retail trader. It's our goal to make sure that the TTG platform remains within reach financially for most retail investors from all walks of life. And now we are moving the price of our membership up to $2,500 a year on February 1st. We are not there yet. Don't freak out. We're giving everyone plenty of time for those that want to get involved in a TTG membership before the price gets to $2,500. That's why we're slowly walking the price of our membership up. There will be no Christmas sale, no New Year's sale. Okay. Last night was supposed to be the last night, but we're extending it for one more night as Adam was swamped today and did not have a chance to change anything. All right. So tonight's price of $1,360 is the cheapest price you'll ever get a membership to True Trading Group, because the price you pay tonight before midnight is the price you're going to pay for life, regardless of what the price is next year. Next year, the price will be $2,500. You're not going to pay $2,500 to renew your membership should you want. I'm confident you're going to want to, because we have a renewal rate in the mid-70s, which is 4 times the average. All right. So by excuse me, by joining tonight, you're locking yourself in at that $1,360 price point. Okay. But here's the deal. Like I said, I want to make sure that this is within reach financially for everyone that wants it. Okay. So for the next 20 people that join True Trading Group with the coupon code TTG212, you're going to get a 38% discount on the membership, which brings it down to the $1,360. However, you can join tonight for just $1,080. Yes, $1,080. That's it. You guys can join tonight for $1,080. You'll owe us $280 6 months from now. I want to do this to make sure that it's within reach financially for everyone that wants it. Okay. So again, you'll pay $1,080 tonight. You get unrestricted, full, complete access to the TTG platform. It's not like, oh, you pay $1,080, you get some stuff, and then when you pay the other $280, you get the rest. You get 100% full, complete access to the platform, every tool, every resource, every course, access to all of it when you guys pay $1,080 tonight. Just go to TTG, the number 2, pay.com. That's TTG2pay.com. Go there, enter the coupon code TTG212 to take advantage of that offer. Let me explain to you what else you're getting, because it's a special way of saying welcome to the family. We're going to give you 2 small private study group sessions, your chance to get individual attention from a TTG trader to go over questions, topics that you're struggling with, so we can help speed up the learning curve. You're also going to have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop. Upon becoming TTG certified, we'll immediately send you a laptop to trade with. We even cover the shipping costs. It's totally free. Becoming TTG certified means you've gone through all of our courses and you've passed all of the quizzes. This is a real badge of honor for members. It means you've completed a simplified and expanded upon version of the education that I learned when I worked at the fund. You get a green check mark next to your username and chat. You get a certificate. You can print it out, hang it on your wall, share it on social media. It's a real badge of honor for members. It normally takes about 4 to 6 weeks for people to become TTG certified, but I've seen it done way faster. Okay, it's all up to you. The entire curriculum is available 24/7. It goes at your own pace, at your own schedule. So no matter how much time you have or don't, there's no excuse. If there's anyone that's wondering, do we actually send out free laptops? The answer is yes. If you're a member, you guys can comment yes or no, if we actually do send out free laptops. And then last but certainly not least, I told you results matter at your trading group. I stand behind this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. And that is why we offer complete, full money back guarantee, plus an additional $770. This means that you can sign up right now. And at the end of your membership, if you have not made your membership fee back at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, that is all I ask. Give me a little bit of an effort, actually go through the program. And if you do, and don't make your membership fee back at least once, I will give you back not just your $1,360. I'm going to give you back $2,130. I'm dead serious. That's how it should be. You are entrusting us with your hard-earned cash to help you get an education to the point where you can become a profitable trader. If you fail, we are going to lose money. I am okay doing this, and you'll find no one else offered this to you because no one else is as confident in their ability to help you succeed. Forget about me. Forget about what I'm doing. Who cares what I'm doing if you're not realizing the profit yourself? And that's why I'm willing to offer you that money back guarantee. If you fail, we lose money. That is all of the incentive that we need to make sure that you have the access to the courses, the education, the mentorship, the guidance, the tools, the resources that you need to become successful. You just have to go to ttg2pay.com. That's ttg2pay.com, and then type in the coupon code TTG212. You get the 38% discount. You can join tonight for just $10.80, folks. That's it, $10.80. You'll owe us $280 6 months from now. You'll get access to the 2 private study groups with a pro trader. You'll also be able to earn that brand new free laptop that you can trade with. And I'm going to give you the money back guarantee. What do you have to lose? TTG212 coupon code. Use it now. Let me tell you guys what's included with your membership briefly, and then we're going to dive in. We're going to talk about the stock market prediction. Listen, 17 course curriculum. Okay. And again, when you pay $10.80 tonight, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get access to all of this. Our entire curriculum, simplified and expanded upon version of what we learned working at the fund, beginner and foundation, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, in text and video format. You get access to all of it. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money when you join. You pay $10.80, you get access to all of them. Then you have our trading performance journal that tracks your trading, gives you statistics on where you're making mistakes. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, get the news as soon as it crosses the wire. Quote Media's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers. Trading View's premium charting software. ETNA's trade simulators, so you can trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. The Trade Idea Scanner, which is one of the industry-leading top scanners out there. Our chat room with all of our trade alerts from a community of pro traders that's sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a trading journal on all the moderators' performance on our website. It tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make. You guys can all go see for yourselves the wins, the losses, the break-evens. They're all there. Then you have access to all of our workshops and webinars. We do them every week covering different topics. We just added real-time options flow and dark pool data to the platform as well. You got those 2 small private study groups that I told you about, your chance to get an individual attention from a pro trader. And then we do a bunch of fun giveaways too with members. We give away cash giveaways. We do a bunch of fun stuff. You just have to be a member to be part of it. So the next 20 people that sign up for a true trading group membership by midnight Pacific tonight will save 38%. You can join for just $10.80 tonight. You'll owe us $280 in 6 months. Get the 2 small private study groups, a chance to earn a brand new free laptop, and then of course the money back guarantee, where I'm going to give you guys $2,130 back if you do not make your $1,360 back at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group. We're in this together. When I say welcome to the family, I mean it. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Again, TTG2pay.com. If anybody has questions about the membership, or if you guys are having a hard time signing up, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that is 201-775-9702. Send a text message only to that number. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. If you're having trouble signing up or if you have questions about the membership, Adam is standing by, waiting to help anyone that needs it. Welcome, Hoi Din. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I tried. Okay. 19 spots left. 19 spots left. Okay. 19. Everybody, welcome, Hoi Din. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not. Welcome to the TTG family. There's now 19 spots left. All right. So there you go. Again, guys, TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Enter TTG212 coupon code. Boom. Done. Got it. Good. All right. Guys, let's move on. Let's talk about the SPY. Let's talk about the SPY. Let's talk about what went on today. Now, listen, I told you guys yesterday what my game plan was today. Okay, last night on my live stream, I was very specific that I was looking for the markets to do something in particular. And if I saw it, I was going to go after it. I was going to attack it. Okay, I was going to attack it. And I was dead right. The analysis was spot on. I actually have a clip from last night's live stream that I'd like to play for you guys. It's just about like 2 minutes long. It's not a long. Keith, everybody welcome Keith. 18 spots left now. Everybody welcome Keith. Keith, brother, welcome to the TC family. Look forward to trading with you tomorrow. All right. So guys, listen, I got a quick 2-minute clip for you from last night's live stream. We're going to load that up here in just a moment. As soon as Adam gets it up, I think we're ready. All right, guys, so here you go. This is a real quick clip. Like I said, it's about 2 minutes long. It's from last night's live stream. I told you, make sure if you have not subscribed yet to this channel, do it literally right now and turn on your notifications. You don't want to miss these live streams because every single night I give you guys lessons and education, but I also give you some market predictions, some individual stock predictions, some trades that I'm looking at, that I'm getting into. And we did this last night. And I'm going to go ahead and play this analysis for you guys from the SPY last night. Let's go ahead, guys, play that clip. That's a sign of weakness. So what I think is going to happen, okay, let's fast forward to tomorrow. Let's say we're gapping up to right here. So what I think is going to happen tomorrow is we're gapping up here. Let's say if we do gap up tomorrow, I think off the open, you get a pullback to this region. Okay, I think you get a pullback to this region right here. Now, what you'll notice is this previous little low, and then it became resistance for the rest of the day. I think if we gap up tomorrow, we get a pullback off the open to test it. Just like the gap up on Friday was tested, I think the Monday gap will also be tested, meaning we'll get a pullback off the gap up, not necessarily a gap and explode. Gap up, test it, and then see those buyers hold the line. If the buyers hold the line tomorrow on this gap up, if this gap up gets tested and we do not get below 443 to 444, I'm going to be getting long call options, and I'm going to look for the SPY to get back to 458, 459. I'm going to look for a bounce back move, a continuation move off of the bounce we had going into the weekend. Boom! I still get excited when I hear that. All right? Guys,
bro, you broke my nose.
Yes.
You broke my nose.
Correct, shopping mother. All right? There you have it, folks. It's last night's live stream. Okay? Specifically. Okay? Very specifically. Okay? We were very, very specific. Okay? I was talking about, okay, gap up. We're going to gap up. Look for the test. Watch the pullback off the open. Hold that previous 454 area. If that level holds, get long call options. Watch for the markets to continue higher. It's exactly what happened today. You can't make this up. You wouldn't believe me if I didn't actually say it the night before. That's why I have to show you these clips. Bazad, everybody welcome Bazad. 17 spots left now. Bazad, welcome. Guys, just TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Use coupon code TTG212. Okay, guys, this happens often. I come on these live streams every single night. Okay? This is not a one-time occurrence. I tell you what I think the market's going to do, and I tell you how I plan on making money from it. If you've been following my live stream now for a little while, you'll know this is not the first time that we've done this. And I've showed you a video clip from the day before when I told you this is what I thought was going to happen. And then that's what happens the very next day. And then that's how we profit from it. So let's actually go to the charts. Justin, welcome. Justin, 16 spots left. Everybody, welcome Justin, the newest member of the TTG family. Everybody, welcome Justin. 16 spots left. Guys, let me pull up my charts real quick. Now, here's Friday's action, right? There's Friday's action. And what did we say on the live stream last night? We said watch for the gap up to 456. Well, wouldn't you know, there's your gap up to 456. There it is. That was today's gap up. And I said, watch for the gap up to get tested off the open, which means watch for the markets to pull back and test the gap up. Because on Friday, we gapped up, right? There's your gap up on Friday. There's your gap up Friday. And the gap up got tested, meaning we pulled all the way back down to your gap fill, which is right here. This is your gap fill on Friday, and it failed. The gap up failed. If the gap held, okay, you would have got a bounce off of the gap fill, and the markets would have did this. That would have been a successful test and hold of the gap up. But that's not what happened on Friday. The gap up surrendered, it gave up, and the markets completely sold off. So that's why I said, I go, guys, with this gap up Monday, watch for it to be tested. Similar to how it was on Friday. So there's your market gap up. And now we're going to zoom in. There's your gap up. I got to sneeze. Excuse me, guys. Okay, so there's your gap up. And I said, watch for it to get tested. Well, what happened minutes after the open? Boop, boop. Right down to where? Where did I say watch for the pullback? 453 to 454. Can anybody see what that low is? Folks, that is 453.50. That is 453.50. And then what happened next? Bang. There it is. That's it. That is exactly what we talked about. Watch for the gap up. Watch for the pullback get tested. 453 to 454. Watch it. If that level holds and you see the buyers hold the line there, you got to get call options. You heard me say it last night on the live stream. So what happened right there on that move? That's where we stepped in. We bought call options. Well, the December 10th, 455 strike call option on the SPY. $5.82, and this thing exploded. Ian, welcome. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the family. I look forward to trading with you. I look forward to trading with you, Ian, and the rest of my TTG fam, all of our new members here tonight. TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Use the coupon code TTG212. Guys, you can join tonight for just $10.80. You'll owe us $280 6 months from now. Anybody can put aside $280 over 6 months. I want to make sure those that want this education, those that want access to this platform, that want to use the tools, that want to go through the education, you guys have access to it at a price that everyone can afford. Okay, that's why we structure the pricing this way. It shouldn't cost you $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 to be able to learn this information. It should not. Okay, so there's that entry, and we just took off. We just took off. Okay, this thing just exploded. Bang. Okay, just an absolute beautiful trade. Look at this. Look at this. There it is. Okay, so again, there's the entry on the SPY calls. There they are. And we just took profits. So guys, I just kept taking profits off. I took a piece of profit off here. That's your highs. Took another piece of profit off here as we extended. We took more profits off as we broke through highs again. And then as we got up here into my final take profit zone, which was right there, which is a home run trade. It was just a home run trade, folks. I mean, you know, when you look at something like this, Okay. It's just when the plan comes together like it did, and the analysis is there, this is how you pull the trigger definitively, decisively, without hesitation. Right? Somebody asked me a question earlier in the live stream, and we talked about, not second guessing yourself, being confident, doing the analysis and doing the work prior is where it all comes to fruition. Like, how did I know to say that to you last night on the live stream? How did we know to say that on the live stream last night? Adam, the speaker,
Damn it!
Your mic was on.
I said because you're a psychic, but I said it in a Spanish accent.
Okay.
I'm so-
That's okay. We still love you, Adam. We do. We love you, man. All right. So there it is, folks. That's your trade today on the SPY. And I mean, I wanted to really show you guys. Oh, Jeffrey, we got to welcome Jeffrey, newest member of the group. Jeffrey, welcome. What's up? 14 spots left now, guys. Welcome, Jeffrey. 14 spots left. TTG, the number 2, PAY.com. Enter TTG212 coupon code. All right. TTG212 coupon code. You get the 38% discount. You can join tonight for just $10.80. You get the 2 small private study groups, a chance to earn a free laptop, and the money back guarantee. Guys, don't forget, literally, I'm telling you, if you do not make your membership fee back at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group, I'm going to give you $2,130 back. I'm not kidding. It's on the website. You're getting exactly what I'm saying to you here. It's literally there. Okay, you guys can see that for yourselves. Anyway, okay. Bijan, welcome. 13 laptops left. TTG212 coupon code, folks. Use it now. The price is going up to $2,500 on February 1st, guys. Okay, the price is going up to $2,500 on February 1st. All right, so we're giving people plenty of time for those that want to join at the discounted price. You guys can do so. You just have to use that coupon code. Okay. So there you have it, folks. There's the SPY trade. That was the analysis. That was the video clip from yesterday I want to show you. Now let's talk about what happens tomorrow. What happens tomorrow? Now, let me show you guys something that I noticed today. Okay. So this is something that we were talking about inside of True Trading Group. And you see a very clearly defined trend line. See this very clearly defined trend line? Well, today we broke over that trend line, right? You guys see how today we broke over that trend line? That trend line has been in place during this little Omicron inflation scare pullback. So we broke out of this downtrend line. Tomorrow, very specifically, I do not want to see the markets get back below 456. 456 is my line. Okay. This level right here, this is where the magic happened today. This was your initial morning highs. Once we broke through it, it then became support. And that is what gave us the catapult to extend to new highs. So initial morning high, broke through it, tested its support, extended to new highs. I do not want to see the markets get back below this level. All right. If the markets get back below this level, I would consider that bearish. Coming into the day tomorrow, I'm coming into the day with a bullish sentiment, looking for a follow-through move tomorrow that could potentially take us up into the low 460s, more like 462 to 463. I'm going to look for the markets tomorrow to open up relatively flat. We might open up around 459.50, 460 or so, somewhere in this region. And I'm going to look for us to actually break through today's highs and extend up towards 462 to 463. Call options will be on deck again tomorrow. Watch for a clean breakthrough this level that was previously resistance today. It was also resistance on Friday, was also resistance on the 1st, was also support prior to the 1st. Okay. So there you have it. This is the level that if we get above, I think the markets can really breathe. If we get above today's highs, the markets could really breathe. And that's why I think you can get a move that can take you up to 462, 463, somewhere in this region is where I would look for the markets to run to tomorrow. Now, again, understand we are in a very high headline risk environment. Okay, a very high headline risk environment, which means at the drop of a dime, a news release could come out that could move the markets and change sentiment. So you must have your ears and eyes open, which is why it is so damn important to use, the Benzinga news feed that is included with your platform. Guys, don't forget, the Benzinga news feed gives you real-time news as soon as it crosses the wire. You must have it open in this environment. We get updates as soon as the CDC says something. We get updates as any Department of Health says something. We get updates as soon as any Fed Reserve member or president says something. That could potentially move markets. So I'm coming into the day tomorrow with an initial mindset of being bullish. And if we break through today's highs, I think it's an easy run to 462 to 463. And that's how I'm going to look to play that trade. The flip side to this is if the markets get back below this level, I would actually read that as pretty bearish. And I think that would be problematic to the health of the bounce that we experienced today. This, I think, would be problematic. And then I would expect a one more time little test. And I think at that point, I think we would actually drop this all the way down to go down and test this 450 level that has so far held its ground. I don't think this happens tomorrow. This is not, in my opinion, the likely scenario or the probable scenario, but you never know when a piece of news is going to come out that can change the sentiment. So you got to know these levels so you can adapt once the environment changes. So again, a little bit of a gap up tomorrow, nothing big, a slight gap up. Look for us to push higher through to today's highs and see if we can get up to 462 to 463, 456. 456.50. That's my new support level that I'm watching on the SPY. All right. There you have it, folks. That's it. There's the analysis. That's the game plan for tomorrow. I'll see you guys all there in chat. We're going to, obviously we'll be there breaking everything down for real time with you. I call my trades out all in real time. You guys all know this. I'm on the microphone. I'm talking in chat. I say, hey guys, I'm looking at the, 456, 1210. I'm going to call all this out to you guys before I actually enter the trade. It's what I do every single day in chat. Makes it very easy to follow along with any of the moderators' trades because we tell you what we're going to do before we actually do it. My teaching members, true or false, do we or do we not call out our trades in real time in advance of making them. I come to the mic, I tell you guys, I'm looking at call-ups on the SPY. Check out this expiration. Check out this strike price. I'm looking to buy some calls. And I walk you guys through that entire trade setup. True or false? I'll let members kind of answer those questions. Now, what I'd like to see quickly here, folks, while my members are all firing away. Yes, true, as I see all my members firing away so diligently. Okay. What I'd like to see real quickly, though, is who here is not a member of True Trading Group? Who's still on the live that's not a member? If you're not a member, type the letters TTG. Type the letters TTG. Robert Frauenthal, any cheaper stocks? Don't look at it that way, Robert. Learn how to trade options. Don't pigeonhole yourself into cheaper stocks. And the answer is yes, we do trade cheaper stocks. We trade small caps, we trade mid caps, we trade large caps, we trade everything. But do not pigeonhole yourself because you have a small account and you think you can only trade cheap stocks. Don't think that way. Learn how to trade options. Go through the option courses that are in the curriculum for you. Okay? Go through all of it. Learn how to trade options. That's a way for you guys to take advantage of this. You might not be able to afford a $300 stock, but you certainly could afford a SPY option that might cost you $2. Okay? So don't look at it that way. All right, so here's all my people typing TTG. We got Buff. We got Brian Alsiker. We got Asivu. Trevor Byers. BC. Z Irv. Charles Wilkinson. Eric Hanich. Todd, SD Trader, George Shariki, guys, beautiful. A lot of TTGers flying through here. I can see a lot of teachers. I love it. Everyone that just typed TTG, listen up, guys. The time to get educated is right now. Everybody asked me last week, is it time to get involved in the markets now? Should I get involved now? Yes, 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 yes. Okay? Don't wait for New Year's or the holidays. That's just an excuse. Don't be one of those people that floods the gym January 1st and you're gone by February 1st. Don't do that. Okay? Get serious about this. This is a skill set that, if learned properly, could potentially change your life. If you guys want to learn how to achieve that financial freedom and get that peace of mind, TTG is the very best membership, the very best gift, I should say, to give yourself for the holidays. Remember, the membership, it normally costs $2,212, but with the coupon code tonight that I gave you guys, TTG212, you can actually get a 38% discount. You can sign up now for just $1080 down. You'll owe us $280 6 months from now. You get full, complete access when you pay the $1080 to sign up right now. Full and complete access. You'll also have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop, and you're getting those 2 small private study groups. Let me explain to you guys. Let me show you the platform. I told you before, I'll show you the platform for those that are interested. Included, everything I'm going to show you right now, it is included with your membership. You do not pay $1 extra for any of the things I'm about to show you. They're all included. You get access to it as soon as you pay $1080 here tonight. You're going to get our brand new trading performance journal. This trading journal will actually track all of your stock, option, crypto, and even futures trades and give you statistics and data on your trading so we can figure out where you're making mistakes. Game changer. Then you have the Benzinga Pro newsfeed. Get real-time news as soon as it hits the wire. No more delay. Quote Stream's full book level 2 shows you all the market makers inside level 2. ETNA's trade simulator lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning. This is the same simulator that's used at Cal State University Fullerton, University of Wisconsin Whitewater, Berkeley House, and Illinois Tech. Our Trade Ideas scanner will show you stocks that make new highs, that make new lows, that have a surge in volume. This way we can make sure you focus on the hottest stocks during the day. That scanner is also broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. We just added options flow and dark pool data. Guys, only hedge funds and institutions and banks would have access to dark pool data. Not anymore. Now the TTG family does. That's how we level the playing field. We not only give you the same education that I got when I worked at a fund in New York, we give you access to the tools and resources that professional traders have access to. That's how we level the playing field and empower the retail trader. Then we have our own proprietary scanner that's got the same functionality as FinViz Elite, but we can actually give you guys analyst ratings on those stocks as well. You can click on any one of those stocks. You get an unlimited downloadable PDF report. Okay. Unlimited downloadable PDF report that tells you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Wouldn't it be nice before you guys actually buy a stock to check and see how many analysts agree with you that it is in fact a buy? It's a real game changer in helping you guys make your decisions. We also give you guys access to insider buying and insider selling information as well. Then you have our social sentiment scanner. Our social sentiment scanner will actually scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most to help you guys stay ahead of the curve, or stay ahead of the crowd, I should say. Then you have TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. Yours free. You're going to get a minimum of at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that is currently sporting over an 80% win rate. We are fully transparent in chat. Okay, every single buy and sell that our moderators make are loaded into this trading journal that's on our website, so you guys can see all the wins, the losses, all the break-evens. It's all right there for you to see. Then you have those 2 small private study groups. Okay, those 2 small private study groups, your chance to get individual attention from a pro trader so you guys can ask questions, go over topics you're having a hard time with to help speed up that learning curve. Then you have the courses. Remember, you get access to every single course as a member to Trading Group. There are no upsells. Beginner, advanced, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we have it all. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easy for you to learn. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. Then you have a video library that has an additional 100 hours of educational video content. These are the workshops and webinars that we have conducted with members covering a variety of different topics, like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to grow a small account. All of this right here inside the video library. Everybody welcome Jerry. 12 spots left. Everybody welcome Jerry, newest member of the TTG family. Welcome, Jerry. And then, of course, the chat room, guys. You have access to our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. You see what we see. We're live on the microphone, calling out trades in advance, answering questions. You can DM us during the day. We're there from you. We're there for you from pre-market till after hours, trading with you the entire day, all day long. All right. Our goal is to disrupt this industry, folks. To do that, we got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. You have the money back guarantee. So what do you have to lose? You just have to give me a little effort. That's all I'm asking for you. Actually give the TTG platform an effort. Go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group. Do those three things. And if you do not make your membership fee back at least once, I'm going to give you back not just your membership fee, but I'm going to give you $2,130 for wasting your time. So you're going to pay $1,360 over the course of the year. You pay $1,080 tonight. You'll owe us $280 in 6 months. And if you don't make that back at least once, I'm going to give you $2,130 back. I have no problem doing it. Our refund rate since 2017 is only a mere minuscule 1.7%. I have no problem offering you that money back guarantee because if you fail, we're going to lose money and I'm okay with that. That's how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. Nobody's willing to do that. You just have to go to TTG2pay.com and then enter TTG212 coupon code, click apply code. You're good to go. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, folks. Go check us out. 1,400 people have taken the time out of their day to leave us a review. I welcome, encourage, and invite you all to go read those reviews. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. You're the best. I love you all. Congratulations, everyone that crushed that SPY trade. We also nailed Facebook today. A 46 or 48% gain on the Facebook options today. Just an absolute stellar day. Bang out day. 2 big trades. SPY options, Facebook options, or should I say Meta. Samar, welcome. 11 spots left. Everybody welcome Samar. Samar, welcome to the TTG family. 11 spots left, guys. 11 spots left. TTG 212 coupon code. Use it. Last but not least, we do have a 1-week trial for those that are still on the fence. It's $3. That's it. $3. You guys can go to TTG.com if you'd like to join us for a full 1 week. It's just one-time payment, no reoccurring, no auto renew, none of that crap. One-time payment, $3. But I will warn you, if you guys go through the trial, you're not going to get that big 38% discount if you want to join full-time. You'll get some discount, just not the full 38. Okay, you'll be paying well over $1,400 for your membership if you guys go through the trial. But hey, you want to try us out for a full week? You are more than welcome to. TTG.com. Go there now. Otherwise, if you guys are ready, you want that full discount, you want the 2 small private study groups, you want a chance to earn the free laptop, you guys can go to TTG2pay.com and enter the coupon code TTG212. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I love you all. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss these. I'm telling you, don't do it. I'll see you guys in